Hello plant friends, my name is Victoria and you're watching Plantastics. Today we are doing an unboxing of some Optiflora, also called Optimara violets. I ordered 4 of these and these are from Amazon. So I am still regrowing my collection and yeah, just looking to replace some of the violets that I lost. So here, straight out the box, we've got quite a good bit of soil everywhere. So this is what they look like. Now, you may remember I had some Optimara violets and I unfortunately lost them. I do have some leaf cuttings of Texas 2, but the others are gone. This one's really pretty looking. These are fully grown mature violets, so these are standard sizes. They're not going to get much larger than this unless you allow the suckers to stay there. Alright, so this is how they came packaged. They have the little dowels there. I'm going to take those out. They thought well and watered them before shipping them. Okay, so here is violet number 1. Now, their violets don't come with tags, but they are named. So basically, if you order from Optimara, you can look at their online list of violets, and if you order from them, you can match the violet to one of the ones on their website. So I'm not quite sure exactly which one that this is, but it's really pretty. It somewhat resembles Ma's Arctic Sky, which was a violet that I lost, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's got these really pretty white, almost like, I think you call that a thumbprint, and the borders are purple. So that is violet number 1. And then after I've found the names, I'm probably going to put them at the bottom of the screen. So next we're going to go for this pink one here. I don't actually have any pink violets that are this color. So here we've got some, this one was green on the underside. So sometimes they can be like red, they can be different colors, but it seems like they're either green or like almost like a burgundy color like this one is. Violet number 2. So she is beautiful. Each one of these looks to be in full bloom. So I don't know if all of them that are shipped are in full bloom or if I just got lucky, but I've got purple, burgundy, pink, and purple and white. So I've got a nice little variety. I don't have any duplicates. Now this is the traditional violet that you'll see in a lot of movies. I remember seeing my very first violet in a movie. It was the X-Files, and I love that show. But yeah, so this is the typical color. Violets are of course in tons of different colors. The most rare being yellow, as far as I know. There may be some more rare colors. But yeah, so this is the purple one. I believe these came from Nashville, so they didn't have too far to travel. And now when this one lays flat, it's going to be, I believe, the largest out of all of them. So this is in comparison. It just has the most leaves. It's like a wingspan if this was a bird. I don't know if you'd call it a standard. This one looks to be kind of large. Maybe it's a large standard. And here's the last one. So this one's seen better days. The flowers are just a little bruised up. So this one's just a little expired. So we're just gonna deadhead that one real quick. The rest look okay. But yeah, this one's like a fuchsia color. So yeah, I like these. Now, nobody tops Linden Lion in terms of shipping. They ship very well. Now, these were shipped fairly, I mean, I'll give them, honestly, a 7 out of 10. And Linden Lion gets a 10 out of 10 because they just take the extra time to put that, it looks like shredded paper in here, and then they tape it down so there's less soil everywhere. Like now, after I've opened these, I'm gonna have to, you know, go through and kind of vacuum and wipe down my desk because it's covered in dirt. And the plants are just, the leaves are still pointed up whenever they package them, But I find that without the rubber band, like Linden Line doesn't have a rubber band, they seem to lay flat more quickly than the ones that have a band. So I believe these were traveling for maybe three days. But yeah, so this one seems to be the smallest. So it has the greatest room for improvement. This one's magnificent and is very large, very full, very beautiful. I think I have a favorite out of the box. I think it's going to be this purple one. And then we've got these two very beautiful ones. This one seems to have the darkest foliage, with this one being close. And then the other two, the purple and the burgundy, they seem to have green leaves. So yeah, this one I think is the only one with the burgundy backing. Because these are green. These are green and these are green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these kind of rest. I've got a paintbrush. I'm going to show you my paintbrush. So because I'm me, I'm going to go through and kind of brush the soil off of the leaves. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's going to take forever. But I'm just going to kind of show you that that's what I like to do. Now some people like to use compressed air, like in the little cans like they use to clean out their keyboards. I don't use that because if you get the air too close, you can freeze the leaves. And I saw someone do that. And they were commenting about it in the forum, and what they had done was they had frozen the very center, the crown, and it took her violet quite a while to bounce back. So yeah, this may take longer, but I much prefer it because I know that I want to avoid getting water on the leaves. But if you do get water on the leaves, it's not a huge deal. I just place them somewhere close to the intake of a fan, and it just dries them off. Basically, you don't want water to sit, but if water gets on the leaves, it's okay. But I kind of try to avoid it just because that's like a thing that people say not to do. And luckily, I've never gotten crown rot because that's what I followed the advice of. So these two, very beautiful. I think I've already showed them to you, but I'm going to show them to you again. This one's gigantic, okay? Just this close to my face. I guess that's what we're going to use as a unit of measurement, is how close they are or how large they are compared to my face. So yeah, I don't know if I can say the price of these, but they are on Amazon and I'm going to link them below. So if you're curious about getting into violets, like, I think that this would be a really great way to get some starters. I have had great success with the Optimara violets, my Texas too, which I really hope that I can like propagate and have another one of. It's the largest one that I have in my photo here. It was just beautiful. It was always symmetrical. It was like one of those violets that I barely had to groom and tend to, simply because it was just naturally perfect. Now, I don't know if you can enter these into shows. Maybe someone can comment that below and I'll pin your comment. Unfortunately, I don't have any shows close to me, so that's really not what I'm aiming for. I'm really just aiming for flowers, because as long as I've got some strong coffee, some violets blooming, and my dog doing her tippy taps when I come home, I'm doing pretty darn good. So I would recommend buying from them. Of course, your experience may not be the exact as mine, but so far this seems really great. Now, there's no insulation here, so keep that in mind if you do order from them. So if you order in the middle of winter, you might want to not. You might want to buy from like Linden Line or somebody that's going to insulate the boxes more. But yeah, I love these. They're beautiful, and I hope to see you next time. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Goodbye.